Hi, and thanks for clicking on this video. I've put together this nifty little document for you, 3 simple reasons why you struggle to sell AI chatbots. So who am I? I'm Ruben Jones, and I'm the founder of Custom Chat AI, a little AI startup that I run. Nearly 2 years ago now, just at the end of 2022, I discovered OpenAI's ChatGPT. I think I was one of the first users of it. I certainly remember using it in the first week that it was released to the public. And I immediately saw the benefits and the huge potential that this new technology held for, well, new businesses and entrepreneurial people like you and I. And well, the last time we saw an opportunity like this was probably during the dot-com era, where we saw giants emerge like Google and Amazon, because they took the opportunity of their time and they exploited that opportunity. And now we have a similar opportunity in time. And so, about 2 years ago, I began on the path of chatbot building. And here are some lessons that I've learned basically to make your life easier and to fast track you on your path to making your first sale. Okay, so what is the number one reason why you can't or you are struggling to sell your chatbot? And that number one reason is the same reason why 90% of businesses in general fail. And that's because they create a product that the market doesn't need. So, in chatbot building terms, perhaps you're designing and building chatbots that just don't solve a real problem. Okay, so what problem should you be trying to solve? Now, there are two fundamental desires and needs that we need to be aiming to solve in order to provide some real value to the world. Because unless we don't provide real value, no one's going to pay us. So, what are those two fundamental needs? That is the need for more time and more money. In general, those are just what everyone is looking for. So, we need to design our solutions to either save time or to help our customers earn money. So, how do you do this? Well, luckily, with tools like VoiceFlow, there is a huge library of already pre built functions. So, if you're just beginning, you can begin putting together your portfolio and learning how to make your chatbots as functional as possible. Because the more functional your chatbots are, the more things it automates, the more time it saves, and well, the more valuable it is. When I first began bot building, obviously the immediate allure of AI is the quality of its written text. And I thought that when I was first just starting out, that I could create lovely FAQ chatbots that would respond elaborately and lovely and all well and professional. But really, that's not what people are looking for. They're looking for real, tangible results. They're looking to spend less time on mundane tasks and they're looking to make more money. So, if you can design a chatbot solution to do one or both of those things, then you're halfway there. Point number two, and now this is one that I really fell into: avoid builder's bias. What is builder's bias? Well, as the developer, you know all the ins and outs of your chatbot. You know how to interact with it to get the best results. You know all the intricacies. However, when people who obviously haven't been in on that design process, they don't know how to use it. And they don't have that level of familiarity that you do. So if you design a chatbot, expect your customers to misuse it. What I do, I like to assume that my potential users are just going to be really dumb and you really need to spell it out for them. And this leads me on to another point. Okay, opt for closed conversations. So in building chatbots, you can opt for an open conversation. That's just where the user gives any input and the chatbot responds. An example of that would be ChatGPT. You can ask it anything. That's an open-ended conversation. The user can choose whatever to do. With closed conversations, basically the chatbot guides the conversation. So an example of that might look like you log onto this website, the chatbot pops up, and it immediately starts driving you towards scheduling a call or so on. Or perhaps it just gives you some limited options. It says, perhaps, do you want to learn about our services? Would you like to schedule a call? Would you like to request a quote? And then the user can select that and it will take them down various designed conversational paths. That's an example of a closed conversation. And in order to get the most out of the chatbot, to make it as obvious as possible, designs closed-ended conversations. Another important note that I learned, obviously as chatbot builders, you might, and also being familiar with prompt engineering, you might be tempted when testing your chatbots to give long, elaborate prompts. In reality, people just don't interact with chatbots like this. People give really short, obscure, to the point inputs, and often they're quite ambiguous what they want. So bear that in mind when you're building and testing a chatbot. Test it with short, ambiguous, and basically not elaborate prompts, because that's how people realistically interact with your chatbot, and that's what you want to design your chatbot for. And number 3, getting your first clients. Okay, for me, this is the fun part. I like the game of this. Okay, so as you'll discover, it's really competitive out there. And to get your foot in the door, you have to work for free, basically. What I did, the strategy that I employed, first I targeted web design professionals. Why web designers? They already maintain a roster of clients who trust them, and trust in the world of business equates to sales. As a newcomer without established social proof, leveraging the trust that web designers have built with their clients is a strategic move. Offer value first. Approach the web designers and just offer them a free chatbot. Impress them with your capabilities. Instead of asking for a payment, then request a detailed review and referrals to their client base. Basically, when these clients, the web design's clients, receive a recommendation from an already trusted source, they are more likely to trust and accept your services. This strategy showcases your skills and also taps into pre-established pool of potential clients and customers. And effectively, you can expand your reach and build your reputation. So there we go. I hope that helped you. Now, if you want to get a hold of this PDF, just follow the link below. Follow the instructions on my website and you'll find a copy of this emailed to you. Thanks for watching.